Thank you. Utah's executed its first prisoner in 14 years. Taberon Honie died this morning by lethal injection shortly after midnight. Honie was sentenced to death in 1999 for the murder of his ex-girlfriend's mother in Cedar City, and it comes after years of legal back and forth, just down to the last few days. The process was not without controversy, sparking protests both outside the prison and at the state capitol for most of the day leading up to that execution.
I said it before, give the guy a chance to meet God on his own time, not on ours. Because we're not murderers. But apparently today we were.
Now, one of the witnesses to the execution was our own Sarah Murphy. She was a media witness, one of several there in the execution witness room that day. So we wanted to take a moment to recount that experience. Sarah, thank you for your reporting. It gave us a view into something that most of us will never see. I want to know where you're at today, and now that you've had time to think about what you saw in the process, what are your thoughts now?
Yeah, Brian, we recapped earlier this morning, right after it happened, and now we've had a few hours to think about it. And really, even though there's been a little bit of time to process, my thoughts and what I saw remains the same. I think I mentioned this to you earlier. I don't know if there's a right way to feel about this. I don't know if there's something that you're expected, a way you're expected to feel. I keep reflecting on how much quieter and calmer it was than I was maybe expecting it to be. One thing I noticed last night was it was a long process. Again, we weren't allowed to bring cell phones, no electronic watches in there. And so we had no concept of time. And when there's no concept of time, you don't know if it's seconds, if it's minutes, if it's hours. We later learned it took about 17 minutes. But it was a long time. None of us spoke throughout the whole process. And it was a calm atmosphere.
You were there to witness, to tell the people, the taxpayers, the voters, what happened on that end of the justice system.
Exactly, and we've discussed this, but as a journalist, as reporters, it's our job to kind of bring that perspective and an interesting experience, something to be able to do that.
Well, we're grateful for your reporting. Thank you very much.